What is going on? I'm Zedmont, and we are here on the dev build just in case I haven't had enough people ask me how to hack the game. We're going to do it one more time. We are on the level 80 Jimbo account on the dev build looking at the 2019 anniversary Mega Crab. Now, a lot of you had questions about the Taunt Tower, so what we're going to do, we're going to look at stage 50. We're going to see how the Taunt Towers look, how they work, all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know why they're called DrT Lookalikes or Taunt Towers, depending on how you go about it. But we're going to look at, first of all, their ranges. Now, they have a range of 16 tiles. That means they outrange every single troop except for the Rainmaker. And obviously, we won't have the Rainmaker in this Mega Crab. I don't think so anyways. So, all of your troops are going to get sucked in to the Taunt Tower. This is going to be a huge, huge problem unless you plan for them. And now, obviously, the fact that the new meta is tanks and Bullit means that Taunt Towers are minimized a little bit, but we're still going to get into it and talk about how they're going to work and how much damage they do and all of that sort of good stuff. So first of all, you'll notice that it says that they do 1 damage per second. Supposedly they shoot that sound wave every 4 seconds and do 1 damage per second. I don't think that actually happens though. So what we're going to do is we're going to test it. We've got a level 21 mine here which does 269 damage, and thankfully, over here in our armory, we've got some Zookas that have 270 health. So we can actually test this fairly easily. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, is I'm just going to hit attack, and we're going to walk our 1 Zooka over and hit that mine. I'm going to flare right to there. And as long as you are walking towards a flare, your Zookas, or any troop really, will not be affected by that Taunt Tower. Not a problem at all, as long as they are walking towards a flag or towards a flare. Now you'll see our Zookas will now go down to 1 health. Very, very bad, obviously, unless you're actually hoping for that to happen. And then we're going to walk our Zookas over to the Taunt Tower and sit right next to it and see if it actually does any damage. So we've been here for long enough that it should have done some damage if it was going to. So I think it's safe to say that this Taunt Tower does not actually deal any damage except for when it explodes. So if your Zookas happen to hit a mine, you can safely walk towards the Taunt Tower without any concerns whatsoever. We've been there probably 20-25 seconds, 0 damage done to our Zookas whatsoever. So that 1 DPS that they talk about, not really a thing. I don't know if that's broken or if it used to work or what, but I'm pretty sure it used to work. Last Mega Crab, this happened, last anniversary, the second anniversary or whatever it was, or first anniversary. Anyways, first issue, 1 DPS, completely debunked in my mind. If you have any questions about that specifically, please do let me know. Now, the Taunt Tower damage, it does 400 damage, and that damage is for 3.5 tiles. So what we've done next is I've loaded 1 rifle, and we're going to get over into our armory here and look at our rifles. Where is our rifle? Our rifle has 588 health. Now, if we get over here and have a look at the Mega Crab, over in here, you can see that the defensive building damage is 81%. So that's going to be, what is that, 80, I already forgot how much health our rifle, 400 times 80. We're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of 720 damage that thing should do. So we're just going to quickly walk a rifle over there. What am I looking for? Looking for our rifleman. We're going to walk a rifle over there and see if we have more or less health than, basically see if this guy lives. If he lives, it isn't affected by the ice. If he doesn't, then yeah, you get the idea. Nonetheless, we're going to get our rifleman. We're going to walk him to right about here, underneath smoke, of course. And then we're going to use an artillery and blow up that Taunt Tower. Just super, super simple stuff. Trying our best to test out all of the different features. So you'll see, he still has some health left. So I think it's safe to say that Taunt Towers are not affected by ice. Let's get rid of that. So 400 damage, 88% health over there. Taunt Towers, DrT Lookalikes are not affected by ice. So their explosion is 400 damage no matter what. Even if you're on stage 200, you're not going to lose your rifles. So that's a good little tidbit to know. I figured I would throw that out there. And last but not least, now that I've destroyed the one that's right by the shore, of course, just not thinking at all, they will draw your troops in. That's all you really need to know, is that inside this is a bomb. It's going to pull your troops in. Bad things will happen. Let's get some actual Scorchers loaded here. 90% off Troop Mania is going to be so good. Let's get diamond some troops. 6 diamonds to diamond 2 Scorchers. That's going to be fantastically awesome. Let's get Bullit and his wonderful energy drink out, and we'll just take on stage 50 with 1 troop damage and 3 GBE statues. What's our boost? Scorcher, Life Leech. So Scorchers are going to be healing themselves. Let's actually load a couple more Scorchers just because. Scorcher, Life Leech should be pretty awesome. Did not notice that till right this second. Fairly convenient. And if you have any other questions about the Taunt Towers, please do let me know. There were a lot of people asking questions after my last video, so I did not plan to release another video, but it seemed like that was the thing to do, just to try and clear the air, because there's going to be a lot of questions about this crab, and it's going to be very fun. So let's get our favorite ability out. Speed Serum is so good. Please tell me you like Speed Serum. It is one of the best abilities, and Scorchers against boom cannons, typically not a good idea, but the Life Leech hopefully should save our Scorchers a little bit, and our critters obviously out front should also help. Now, one question other people had was, if Taunt Towers pulls critters in, the answer we should find out in a second, as long as our troops get past all of this goodness in here. Really wish I had a cryo bomb right about now, just to clear all the mines, to try and keep some critters alive. But so far, so good. I think we're going to fail here. But again, doesn't really matter. Hopefully you're not running 1 GBE with a 15% troop damage statue out front. Just trying to get close to that Taunt Tower so we can show off the critters running towards it. I probably could have done that underneath smoke on our previous attack, but what's the fun in that? So stage 50 looks pretty simple. Obviously I failed, but we don't have any sort of statue support, and not really using the correct troops against boom cannons and the like. So we're gonna fail that one. Not a big deal. Failing is half the fun, I guess, maybe. Let's diamond some troops. 24 diamonds to fill up our boats. Obviously we've got 1,000,000 diamonds, no big deal there, but even if you don't, like, which you probably don't, 24 diamonds to fill your boats is going to be fantastically, amazingly awesome. Oops, my artillery did not kill. Of course it didn't. Let's shock the old-fashioned shock blaster over there, stumbling for words. I have not slept in like weeks, I feel like. Trying to pack. See how the Scorchers just run directly over to that. We're going to drop some critters underneath this smoke just to see what happens to the critters. I'm fairly certain, yep, see that? Critters running over the DrT Lookalike. But on the plus side, DrT Lookalikes do not have a lot of health. You can get rid of them with 1 artillery, even on stage 50. Not a big deal whatsoever. They have very low health, and so even with a big icy boost from different stages, you don't have to worry about them all that much. We're going to fail miserably on stage 50 here, but that's sort of the point. That's the reason. That's why we're here. So stage 50, already in, I think there's already been like 5 attacks now. Don't really care. We're on the dev build. These attacks don't mean anything. But let's just show one more thing. I wanted to show you the health on this DrT Lookalike. Not a big deal. Only 4,000 or so, and that's on stage 50. So regardless of which stage you're on, use your GBE. Just BART them out. You will not be sorry. Or just let it pull Bullit forward. Maybe you want to use it to your advantage. You can use it as a flare if you so desire. Get Bullit pulled out front, and then have him blow it up and drop your troops in behind. Lots of different strategies that can be employed here. I will not be using any of them, obviously, because I have not boosted the tribes on this account. I only have 3 statues. Stage 50 on the dev build doesn't really matter. And if you're looking to download the dev build or get the dev build or buy the dev build, you can't. please don't ask. It is not something that's for sale or downloadable or anything ridiculous like that. Anyways, that's it. That's all. I'm Zedmot, just trying to get all of the information about the Taunt Towers out there. Hopefully I didn't miss anything or misspeak. If I did, please hit me up in the comments. Help out those around you. And if you have any strategies for the Taunt Towers or the DrT Lookalikes, please do let me know in the comments below. And otherwise, I shall talk to you probably in about a week, maybe tonight. I might do a live stream tonight. Slim chance. Otherwise, that's it. That's all. I'm Zedmot. Thanks for coming in. Peace.